Hi, I'm Dr. Shook. I'm a board-certified chiropractic physician in Hickory, North Carolina, and today I'd like to talk to you about motorcycle injuries. If you have been struck by a car on a motorcycle, if you've been in an accident while riding your motorcycle, then there's some things that you need to be aware of. Obviously, being on a motorcycle and being struck by a car is something that's extremely dangerous. It's much more dangerous than being in a car and having all that protection. And the injuries that you can sustain are very wide and varied. But one of the things that you're more likely to experience are severe injuries to the spine and to the ligaments which hold the bones together of the spine. Now, one of the things, this is actually that would be when you damage the ligaments that support the spine. It's called a sprain. But what we know is that there are different degrees of sprain. So a very mild sprain, the ligament will not change length at all. If my hands are a ligament and the ligament is, say, this long, okay, it's not going to lengthen. You're just going to have very, very tiny micro tears in the ligament. But when you're on a motorcycle, it's a lot easier for you to be thrown from the bike or to sustain a lot more force from a car hitting you because you're on a bike. It weighs less than the cars do, so you sustain a lot more force. And what can happen is that it's a lot easier to damage those ligaments, either through snapping your body or throwing you from the bike. So what can happen is you can actually have a grade 2 or a grade 3 tear. Now, it's really common. We've seen this quite a bit with grade 2 tears, where the ligaments of the spine that hold the bones together. Now, if these things are damaged, the spine will become loose, and what that means is there's going to be pain, there's going to be inflammation, and long term, there's going to be this movement that causes this grinding that's going to break down the disc, and it leads to osteoarthritis or arthritis of the spine in the future. And so if that's happening to you, even if your pain's coming down, that you can have no pain and still have these more severe ligamentous tears. You need to know that. You need to know that so that the responsible party can be notified, so that they can make accommodations for you to get the appropriate care long term that you need. So this is something that we do in our clinic. We actually help people by doing very thorough orthopedic and neurological workups. Then we will take x-rays if appropriate, and we will do stress x-rays with a computerized analysis. And that's really important because we've purchased specialized software because no one would do it. We tried to get other people that we referred x-rays to do these specialized workups, and I said, you know what, we're not going to settle for doing less than the very best to help people. People, as a standard of care, people need to have computerized x-ray analysis done to see if there's a ligamentous injury, because you can't see it by eye. So we do special x-rays. So let's say your neck was injured, okay? We do specialized x-rays where we take bending views. They're called stress x-rays because they stress the joint. They take it to its end range of motion. So we would have you basically bend the neck forward, and we would take an x-ray. We'd have you look up, and we would take an x-ray. And what we can do is we can take those x-rays, and we can use our specialized software to measure the movement of the bones of the spine, and we can compare that to the research and to what's normal. If you're outside of normal, if your bones move too much, if they bend too much, if they slide forward or back too much, then that means that there's been a more significant injury to the ligaments, and you very likely have a grade 2 ligamentous sprain or tear. That's very, very important because long term it means something different for your long-term outcomes. It means something different for your short-term outcomes. You may not recover. You may still be in pain, and it may take a long time to get better. And sometimes it means that you don't get better. So we try to help people better understand and get the best diagnosis that they possibly can to try to help you just become whole again and get back to life. So if you've been in a motorcycle accident, if you're having problems, if you'd like an opinion, I'd be happy to look at your case and do a good workup for you, and take x-rays if needed, and to help you figure out what's going on. And if we can't help you, we have a network of other doctors and specialists that you can see. If you need an MRI, we can refer you for MRIs. We'll just help you and do the best that we can for you. So if there's anything that we can do, if you have any questions, please do give us a call. Our phone number is 828-324-0800. You can visit us online at hickoryspine.com, and you can learn a little bit more about what we do there. And just give us a call if there's anything that we can do for you. But I hope this helps you out. Helps you understand the different types of injuries that can occur, especially to the spine, and some of the things that you might want to do in case that's you're having some problems. So anyway, I appreciate you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.